My name is Claudia. Today we're going to be talking about the assembly of the clarinet. First, before you start putting your clarinet together, make sure it's sitting on a solid surface, not sitting in your lap, not whatever on somebody else's book bag. Make sure it's on a solid surface like the floor, or I have one on a bench next to me. So first, you're going to start by pre-moistening your reed. And you're going to put the flat end of the reed in your mouth for about the time it takes you to put together your clarinet. But because I'm showing you guys how to put together the clarinet, I already pre-moistened mine. So next, because we have a newer clarinet, we're going to put cork grease on all of the corks, which I already did. But I'm going to show you guys just how to do it a little bit. You just take a tiny little bit of cork grease and rub it around all your corks. This will make sure that all your corks are smooth, so when you twist together your instrument, nothing sticks and nothing gets gross. So first, you're going to take the bell of the clarinet, and you're going to set this in your right hand, and you're going to put the lower body portion into the clarinet. And you're going to twist it, you're going to hold your right hand on the 3 tone holes and just gently twist it into the bell until it's all the way in. And you can make sure it's lined up if you want to, like with the logo of the on the bell, because it just makes it easier. Next, you're going to take the upper body joint, and there is a bridge key on here that if you do not hit, you will mess up the clarinet. So every time when you're putting together your upper body joint and your lower body joint, you're going to hit this D key, which is called the bridge key, and it moves this little mechanism on here. And so what I like to do is I like to set the bell against me and put my left middle finger on the D key and just gently twist it into the lower body section until it's all the way down. And then those 2 pieces are get together. So now you're going to put your barrel on, and you're just going to gently twist your barrel down until it's about all the way on, but not completely down. You want to leave about 1/8 of an inch for tuning purposes, like the width of a quarter. So now you're going to put the mouthpiece on, but without the ligature. So you're just going to gently twist the mouthpiece in all the way down, and make sure the flat end, the open end, is on the back with the octave key. So now you're going to loosen the screws on your ligature. Loosen those up. You're going to slide this down on the mouthpiece. And there's these little lines on the mouthpiece. That's where your ligature is supposed to go. So I'm going to slide my ligature down, and now I'm going to put my reed in. And so my reed's going to go in with the fat end facing towards me. So slide that behind my ligature and make sure that your reed's all the way down with just like a glimpse of mouthpiece above it. And make sure that you always put on your reed after putting on your ligature, because if you put on your ligature over your reed, you're going to mess up your reed, and we don't want that. Reeds are expensive. So now you're just going to tighten your ligatures, just using the little screws, and make sure that they're just tight until snug. You don't want to suffocate the reed, but you don't want it to be too loose either. And so now you have the basic assembly of the clarinet. We're going to talk about the embouchure of the clarinet now. So basic embouchure, you want to make sure you have a flat chin at all times. So this is preferable. It is the #1 thing. Flat chin at all times, not bunched. Flat, not bunched. Not at all. So then you're going to want to roll about 1/3 of your lower lip over your bottom teeth. This will cushion your teeth from messing with the reed on the bottom of the mouthpiece. And then once you do that, you roll, and you're going to set the mouthpiece halfway between the ligature and the tip of the reed on the bottom of your mouth, on your lip. So just like that. So then with your top teeth, you're going to set your top teeth about 1/3 of the way down the mouthpiece. So you have your bottom teeth and your lip rolled over, and that goes about halfway. And your top teeth go a third of the way down. A hair, and then here. So then, to make sure that you have the correct embouchure around the mouthpiece, you're going to drawstring your lips around the mouthpiece so it's equal pressure all the way around. So, flat chin, roll over, top teeth, drawstring, and you have the basic clarinet embouchure. Now you're going to learn your first 3 notes on clarinet. How exciting! So before we learn your notes, we're just going to address where your fingers go on the tone holes. Your left thumb is going to go on the back tone hole on the upper body section, and then your left index on the first, your left middle on the second, and your left ring on the third. Then your right hand, your right thumb is going to go underneath the thumb rest on the lower body joint, and then your right index on the fourth, your right middle on the fifth, and your right ring on the sixth. And then your pinkies will go over these little pinky keys right here. But lucky enough for you, your first note is all open tone holes. So you don't even have to press anything down. That note is your G, which is concert F. So we're going to review your embouchure. Flat chin, roll 1/3 of your bottom lip over your teeth. Set that halfway down your mouthpiece. And then your top teeth go on top about 1/3 of the way down. And then you're going to drawstring your lips around. So not pressing anything down. That is your G, which is concert F. Now we're going to learn your F, which is concert E flat. And all you're going to do for that is you're just going to press your left thumb down on the back of the instrument. So everything else is just hovering above the tone holes, and you're just going to press the left one, your left thumb. That is your F, which is concert E flat. Now, your next note is going to be the back tone hole and your index left finger on the first tone hole. Everything else is hovering, and this is your E, which is concert D. And those are your first 3 notes. G, open. F, which is the tone hole on the back. And then E, which is the tone hole on the back and your first finger down. And those are your first 3 notes on clarinet. I hope these videos have helped you a lot learn the basics of the clarinet.